is over for this rivalry game. It's the Giants and the Eagles, and it's all up next.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It will come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". Throwing on first down, Hartman. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll get this out to Kamara. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 38 now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jones. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Jones again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. This is 3rd and goal. This Giants defense, they have withstood the test, and this time he is in. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10.
Hartman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down the middle for getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Hurts. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're to me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Looking to throw. Hartman. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Running right, Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. His pass caught at the 4. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! From 4 yards out. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys would get it at the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime as they take over with a 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. For him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Operating from the gun, Hartman. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Van Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make this...
Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive of 4 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on 1st down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. From the 21 and 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
This one from 48 yards away.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Kamara trying to right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hartman.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Touchdown, Giants.
Van Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Blankenship out for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
And out now come the Eagles.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On first down,
Hartman. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
69 yards rushing for him as he's been tough to stop here in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hartman. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Off play action, Hartman. And he wisely will throw that one away. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It is rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Hartman. Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And not too much going there as he'll get out to the 23. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, when not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now on 1st down, they run with Camaras. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the 1st half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of it.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! From 19 yards away. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. to start the drive. Hartman. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
Throwing on first down. Hartman. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He's into the secondary. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship. It's up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Able to find Pryor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. Great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now out come the Giants.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Hartman to the right side, and he's got more complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Again, it's Kamara.
121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Hartman. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense, though. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Off the play fake. Hartman. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Hartman. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
This from 32 yards away.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
But they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Welcome back live to Orlando. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Pryor has it complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys would get it at the 25.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive.
Hartman finding more on the out route for the completion.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Hartman.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. And they'll seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
On first down, Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. Touchdown, Eagles! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hartman.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Hartman.
Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
Touchdown, Giants.
Van Jefferson.
39 yards.
And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now this
this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to throw. Hartman. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on second down. Hartman. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Passer Town. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
From the 31, Hurts. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Yeah, they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Second down and goal. Hurts. The quick slant caught.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Hartman targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge for the touchdown. Big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Well, they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there.
He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. On 1st and 10, Hartman. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hartman. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st down, Hartman, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 40, the 30, 20, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The extra point splits the uprights. And this Giants add on to that big lead. This is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the...
He's got a man, complete, the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the home team here, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.